Hello everyone. What is up? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Post Stormblood episode 11. Hope everybody's doing very well. Not going to waste anybody's time into it, and we're just going to go right for the jugular here and talk to Alice. His forgotten home. Oh guys, this is just going to be another 30-minute cutscene? Probably. Alright, for want of a better suggestion, what say you to a brief tour of the newly liberated Doma? I'd be interested to hear how the people are faring in their own words, and it's not as if we will be missed here. Or will we? Kira, a moment if you would. Ah, Yugiri and Asahi, was it? You have some business with Kiara. Business? No. Pleasure, my lady. I merely wish to exchange a few words with the famed Godslayer and champion of Eorzea. It is truly an honor. Such heartfelt admiration. One could almost forget that you're an envoy of the Empire. Oh? Is that so strange? We may have stood on opposing sides in the past, but I see no contradiction in lauding the woman who would do battle with our common enemy. Unless you forget, this is my homeland. It would be remiss of me not at least to thank her for containing the threat posed by the Closion's vile icon. Now, if I may continue, as we speak, Lord Ian deliberates over my proposal, and I would take this time to see the land I once called home. Though Lady Yugiri is certain to be a jovial escort, the excursion would be all the more enjoyable for your company, and safer besides. The ambassador has the right of it. He is not likely to come to harm with you at his side. Will you join us? Sure, we're the nice one. Maybe I should start saying no, just to see what would happen. In that case, I will join you as well. There's naught else to do until Lord Ian has reached his decision, and I can think of no finer way to learn more about the current state of Doma. It's settled then. The four of us shall make a brief excursion through the Ancia. Might we start at the town of Monzen? I would see what has become of Doma Castle. Very well, if you will follow me. Oh, he ain't gonna like it. He is not gonna like it at all. Alright, so... yeah, we'll spend 200 gold. I don't care. For Gil. It's not like we don't have enough. I gotta work the auction house a little bit more, or the marketplace, wherever. Wait a minute. Did I mess up? I think I might have messed up. Yeah, I messed up. Gotta fly over there. There we go. Out through the hole. It's not that far, so you guys should be okay with just watching this. We're literally like right here anyways. Doma Castle is no more, my man. Sorry. It's gone. Nay, can this truly be Monzen, home of the cream of the Doma Samurai? I had heard that Yotsuyu intended to send some few of the automata here, but only by way of warning. It should not have come to this. Indeed, her savagery served only to increase the people and spur them to rise up in protest. It was the folly to think of such methods of governance could ever prove effective. The sooner we can begin to make amends of this senseless destruction, the better. Securing supplies and support for the reconstruction efforts should not prove difficult, once our nations are formally at peace, of course. Yes, of course. If you would have a better view of what remains of the castle, we must proceed through the ruins. I don't know. Still saying this guy is sus. Or maybe he's not. Maybe I'm wrong and the guy is like legit. Maybe he truly does want peace. Maybe I'm the one who's being a little too sus. It is a travesty. A travesty! I remember the keep being so beautiful in the light of the setting sun. One would swear the Athame. It is indeed a doleful spectacle. Mayhap we will rebuild it one day, when we have finished helping our people to rebuild their lives. Spoken like a true popularis. The needs of the people must of course come first. Speaking of whom, would you be opposed to me seeing how they live firsthand? The village of Namai is but a short journey from here, if I'm not mistaken. By the river, yes. If you will follow me, I will ready our boat. Okay, so now we're going with Namai. Which is... yeah, it's making me take the damn boat. I have to take the boat. Don't touch our boats. You know how we get when we touch our boats. They'll get the sun dropped on them. So, don't touch our boats. Oh. Ready to cast off? Oh, we got a duty to do. Alright, nice. It's Forgotten Home. Or is this just going to be a cutscene? Well, we'll find out.
Get back! I'm warning you! Someone's in trouble. Are you all right? Hi.
What do they want with you?
Yuki, and you lot too. I don't know. We were returning from the Enclave when they came at us.
It seems they won't go quietly.
And neither will we.
Oh man. Alice, I think, is still getting too addicted to violence. She's like, I want more.
Away with you!
It isn't.
Leave it to me!
Oh no.
My forebears.
No casting for you. Alright, who else needs help? Everybody. Wrong spell. Did I make it? Yeah. Okay, we're good. There we go. That's the last one. Oh, it's definitely a lot easier than the last duty. That was for damn sure.
That seems to be the last of them. You have nothing to fear, child. You are safe now.
Thank you, sir.
You saved us again. Thank you. If you're ever passing by our village, look us up. You'll always be welcome.
Thank goodness we arrived when we did.
Indeed. But what could have prompted the Red Kojin to stray so far from the Ruby Sea?
I presume these are the sellswords hired by Yotsuyu. If so, the answer is simple. Desperation. Bereft of imperial employment, they seek other means to line their coin purses. Another sad legacy of the Empire's mismanagement.
The Empire to which you have sworn allegiance.
Must you always be so pointed? If we are to bring about lasting change, we must look beyond narrow allegiances. You have every right to doubt me, but in time, I hope you will come to see that we share a common goal. You and yours have fought fiercely to change the Empire from without, but if we are to end the cycle of conflict, the Empire must change from within. Am I wrong?
I'm gonna say the Empire will never change.
Never? I wonder, would you have said the same of Ishgard? Believe what you will, but I assure you, the Empire can change.
No, I can't. Dear me, I had hoped to convey my views on our nation's shared hopes under more peaceable circumstances. Yet this regrettable little interlude did afford me the chance to see the famed hero of Eorzea in action. Few Imperial soldiers can say that. At least, few who live to tell the tale. Yes, no survivors. No quarters, no witnesses. Well, after that little ordeal, I believe it may be time for us to return to the Enclave. Return, my lord? But what of Namai? You seemed eager to observe the villagers going about their daily lives. To be frank, I still am, but I rather doubt the good people of Namai would take kindly to the sight of a man in Imperial uniform with blood still dripping from his blade. Even in your company, my presence would only prove a distraction. Fret not, however, thanks to the three of you, I have seen a great deal more than I otherwise would. And with any luck, Lord Hien will have finished considering my proposal by the time we return. Oh man, I gotta fly all the way over there again. Alright, post-editing Shibi, be sure to cut this shit out. Alright everybody, here we are, we're back. And now we're just going to go ahead and talk to Yugiri. Thank you again for agreeing to join me. If not for your aid, the Kojin may have overwhelmed us. I highly doubt that. Pray go on ahead. Lord Hien is expecting you. I will remain without and keep watch over our guest. Well, we had best not keep him waiting. You are expected, my lady. Shall I show you in? Welcome back, my friend. Yugiri tells me that you accompanied her and Asashi on a tour of Yansia. I'd hope you might take the opportunity to recover from your exertions at Sakazuki. But I gather your time was well spent. Until the ambassador affords Yugiri a chance to make a full report, however, I must rely on you to supply the details, so please, tell us how it all unfolded. Red Kojin, here? Have there been any other such incidents since the liberation? Not that I'm aware of. If they are planning some new venture here in Yanxia, we will need to increase patrols. In any event, I am indebted for you to keep for fighting them off, but tell me, and don't be modest, was Asashi truly the first to leap into the youngster's aid? He was. I was quick to doubt him when we first met, but his desire to save them seemed quite genuine. It's possible he truly believes what he's saying. In the time I've known you, you have always been an excellent judge of character. What do you make of the ambassador? I still don't think he can be trusted. Yeah. Then the question of what his true intentions may be remains. Regardless of his aim, I am resigned to playing his game for now at least. Well, forswearing summoning should be simple enough, considering you have never dabbled in it in the first place, which just leaves the somewhat thornier question of how to police the Red Kojin. It was with that very question in mind that I sought Alphino's console, thanks to his knowledge of the icons and the rituals used to invoke them. I believe we've identified a workable solution. As you recall, Susanoo was summoned forth using the power of relics, locked away in the Kojin's treasure vault in the Isle of Zeki. Though said relics remain there to this day, it is all but certain that the act of summoning exhausted their stores of aether, making subsequent summonings impossible. Assuming that is the case, preventing the Primal's return rests on denying the Red Kojin the means to amass new stores of aether, either via the acquisition of crystals or the relics they are wont to collect. For this, I plan to enlist the aid of our friends, the Blue Kojin. Since Doma's liberation, we have forged closer bond with the Bunshin and his people, and with their support, I am quite confident we can keep the Red from obtaining what they require to call upon Susanoo. And what of the prisoners? They will be exchanged as agreed, and I will give full credit to Asashi for the success of the transaction. If there is aught we can do to help the populace govern favor, I mean to see it done. But first, I have some unfinished business to attend to. Would you all come with me? Yes, of course, but what manner of business? A past mistake which I would see put right, one which has weighed heavily on my mind.
I had her brought here in secret while the three of you kept our guest company. The world has not been kind to you, it is true. But that does not excuse your sins. You should be at the bottom of the river. Yet here you are. The living, breathing proof of my failure. A failure for which I would now make amends.
What did I do? I don't remember. Was it really so terrible? Tell me, please. What did I do?
You speak of sins, my lord. But at whose feet do those sins lie? With the soldiers who committed the crimes, or those who commanded them to do so? With both, I would say. For all have a conscience, and all must choose. But with no memory of who she is, or what she has done, what sin remains to be cleansed?
You ask that I show mercy.
I ask why the heavens saw fit to deny me my rest. Why Yotsuyu was spared not only death, but the bitter memories of her life.
You truly think it the will of the Kami? If so, her life is not mine to take. It is yours to safeguard. come the hour of the exchange, if her memories have not returned, she may remain here in Doma to live out her days as Tsuyu. But if they do, the Guardians shall have their viceroy. Though the people will protest, they will come to accept my decision when they have been reunited with their loved ones.
Thank you, my lord.
Now then, I believe we have kept our guest waiting long enough. Did Gorsetsu not seem strange to you? His sympathy for your Tsuyu apart, I know his powers of endurance only too well, but after all he has suffered, even he should not be on his feet. He puts on a brave face for our sakes, but it would not surprise me if he lacked the strength to raise his blade. Though I suppose if he and Yotsu are to enjoy a life of peace and quiet, he will have little use for it. It falls to us to shape that future, one in which he need never again set foot on the battlefield.
Alright everybody, we're going to go ahead and end it here. So as always, thank you all so much for watching. You guys are the best. If you're new to the channel, definitely be sure you smash that subscribe and definitely smash that like button if you like what you see. I'll be continuing to make the best ways I can, and don't forget to check me out on social, of course. Details are also in the description below, along with if you want to help the channel, that is also in the description below. And with that being said, everybody, take care. I will see you all in the next one.